The Best of Two Lives by Cheryl Turner. What's a teacher doing in a place like this? Or this? I have taught school for 24 years, 23 years of those being in the Mound Valley School in Jiggs, Nevada, 35 miles from town. I've often wondered if I fit the typical mold for a teacher. I know there are others like me, but not many. I grew up as a ranch kid. I showed horses and cattle in 4-H. Now I teach, mostly ranch kids. Some days I might open up the school and drop papers in my gradebook off so I can take a personal day to help ship calves. And other days, I teach a science lesson about evaporation or the incubation of chicken eggs. My sister and I learned to ride at an early age. My husband and I thought it important to teach our son Dean the same. As Dean got older, my husband Bob taught him how to rope. Now Dean can help too. My school classroom might look like this on Halloween, or like this when we take a field trip to Lamoille Canyon to learn about glaciers. A different trip to Lamoille Canyon was one summer when my Uncle Harry, friend Simone, and I packed for 5 days across the Ruby Crest Trail in the Ruby Mountains. Just living in a rural area can present some pretty interesting instances. For entertainment, I have sledded with my students and their parents, or participated in a community haying equipment scavenger hunt. Here's a picture of me helping wash the local volunteers' fire truck. I have always loved the outdoors, whether I'm hiking, riding the four-wheeler, or sorting and vaccinating cattle. My students appreciate the outdoors too, so when we had the opportunity to teach city kids about ranch animals for ag in the classroom, we had a blast telling about cattle, rabbits, chickens, and llamas. On a regular basis, we can hear and see cattle being driven through Jiggs by our school. I'm not sure who feels the bigger urge to go out and push those cattle worse, the students or the teacher. But on days like these, we're all glad to be inside. I've always loved teaching, especially in the one-room school setting. It's very rewarding when the students perform their programs for the community. Even Santa sometimes rewards the teacher with a gift. I also love the ranch life, whether it involves packing feed and water to a cow that almost died, persuading a mama to take her baby, running a swather for 10 hours a day for weeks. Notice I've been promoted. Or moving cows. Teaching in a rural area only a few miles from my relative's ranch has enabled me to live the best of two lives. Thanks to my family who allow it and love doing it too.